Do you guys get involved in, you talked about if you're outsourcing, they're measuring the standards and that's kind of their job and that's obviously critical. Do you get involved in any of your benchmarking with kind of hygiene as well, or is it more on the big things?
Yeah, no, we do, absolutely. So this is one of the consequences of the current situation. We are now doing a lot more work and focusing a lot more on swab testing.
Mm-hmm.
Our audits in the past for a standard office building just relied on visual standards of cleanliness. Is it free of dust, dirt, and debris?
Yeah.
And now we're looking at swab testing using protein swabs, mm-hmm. which don't necessarily test specifically for coronavirus, but the more protein there is on a surface, the more likely that there's going to be nasty bugs on there. So yeah, absolutely. We've adapted to now include swab testing as an option within our audits. So that's how we'll be measuring cleanliness. We'll be measuring the hygiene element, as well as the visual standards of cleanliness.
I think that's a great thing for the industry, because I see so many examples. Well, as you know, I'm a floor specialist by trade, and I see so many examples of floors which I can see are evenly dirty, but someone else probably looks and they think they look quite clean. So the visual test would probably pass, but actually if you were to quantify the level of contamination, you sort of see, oh, actually that could be a lot better. So I think that's going to really help to drive up the aesthetic standards as well.
Yeah, and with swab testing and ATP testing, it's a lot more statistical. It's less subjective. Although we produce audit scores, it's always very difficult to understand whether one mark on the wall is a fail or not, and one bit of dust or dirt on a floor is a fail. With swab testing, it's very statistical. It's very objective, and I think we'll be incorporated into our cleaning contracts going forward. That this is the standard of hygiene as well as our visual standards of cleanliness. Separate from that, we want to know that our buildings are hygienically clean. And I think there'll be a big requirement for that independent hygiene assessment and hygiene scoring in the same way as you might do slip testing, for example.